Okay, welcome. Today's meditation and session is on abundance, and that can be a tricky subject based on your belief systems, former belief systems. A lot of things play into that. Um, so, just from my background, um, I believe in a very kind creator who wants the best for all of humanity. And so, in scripture, he has said, whatsoever thing you ask, believing that you shall receive it. Other scriptures have said, if your children ask for bread, which of you would give them a stone? Or if your children ask for fish, which of you would give them a snake? Even though you're bad, you know how to give good gifts to your children. And it's likened unto the Creator that He wants to give good things. Now, asking can be a little tricky, and you can't ask for somebody to be different than they are. That wouldn't be morally right. Um, and there are things about asking when you get really specific. I mean, you can look at your children for that when they get really specific and say, I want this, but it has to be this color, this make, this, and there's no exceptions. You kind of want to teach them the value of things. And so oftentimes we are taught the value of things, and we may not receive exactly what we're looking for or asking for, but when we are open to receiving and say, this is an experience that I want to experience, and lay it out there, then the things to provide that will come your way. And if you refuse to receive them, that's on you. And oftentimes people will refuse to receive them, or they receive them and find that it feels uncomfortable, and so they will push it away and then wonder why they don't have things set up the way that they want. So this meditation and healing today is going to go through some of these limiting beliefs that we set on ourselves that may or may not be true, and how they can affect how we perceive the world and how we perceive abundance in our life. And so that is the theme for this week's meditation. So I'm going to start some music here, and I want you to get very comfortable and take a deep breath and be open to receive. And all these things will be statements to pay attention to and to receive into your heart, and follow the guides to breathe. Take a deep breath and release. And the intention today is I am healing my family's story of lack, of pain, or of struggle, or all three. Take another breath and release. And in this healing today, we'll be creating new neural pathways, new ways of responding, creating new patterns for us to embrace instead of the old patterns that have kept us stuck. So take another breath and release. And repeat after me in your minds or out loud, because your body, your mind, and your spirit really enjoy hearing your own voice. I am now dedicating this time to healing my stories of lack, pain, and struggle. And breathe. I call in all of my guides, powers, and energetic beings who can help support me in this process of healing. And breathe. I forgive myself for believing that I must carry loyalty to the family by living in lack, pain, and struggle. Breathe. I forgive my family for endorsing the belief in lack, pain, and struggle. And breathe. I ask those in my life to forgive me for every time I have acted from this place of lack, pain, and struggle. And breathe. I forgive myself for believing that lack, pain, and struggle are normal and expected components of life. And breathe. I forgive others for believing that lack, pain, and struggle are normal and expected, even when I try. And breathe. I ask others to forgive me when I disregard them because I believe in lack, pain, and struggle. And breathe. I give myself permission to release all programs of lack, pain, and struggle, and all family patterns of lack, pain, and struggle, now and continuously. And breathe. I release and uncreate anything and everything that keeps me from my soul's purpose across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. And breathe. I forgive myself for being afraid of success and affluence, or believing that it is evil. And breathe. I forgive my family for believing that money and wealth are evil and that I should fear success, affluence, and prosperity. Breathe. I ask those in my life to forgive me for every time I refused success and affluence because I was afraid of doing something wrong. Breathe. I give myself permission to release and uncreate any and all fears and beliefs about prosperity, affluence, and abundance. And breathe. I give myself permission to release and uncreate any and all psychological reversals that have led me to believe that money and wealth are the root of all evil, across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Breathe. I give myself permission to open and release all untrue beliefs that have led me to believe that money and wealth are evil. And breathe. I give myself permission to believe that prosperity and abundance is the balanced state that I am learning how to live in now. And breathe. I forgive myself for acting out my family's patterns of lack, pain, and struggle. And breathe. I forgive my family for their patterns of lack, pain, and struggles that served them at one time, but no longer serve me. And breathe. I ask those in my life to forgive me for every time I have automatically acted out of my family's patterns of lack, pain, and struggle. And breathe. I give myself permission to release and uncreate all patterns that have kept me stuck in acting out my family's patterns of lack, pain, and struggle across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. And breathe. I give thankfulness and gratitude for what lack, pain, and struggle have taught me and helped me to learn. I now give myself permission to complete my lessons of lack, pain, and struggle now. And breathe. I give myself permission to receive the higher learning that I have experienced from these lessons. And breathe. I give myself permission to be grateful for the opportunity that I had to learn these lessons, and now move on to learning the lessons of affluence, ease, and joy. And breathe. I now activate the energy of my body, mind, and spirit in order to learn the lessons of affluence, ease, and joy. And breathe. I love and accept myself living, acting, and believing in joy, ease, and affluence, now and continuously in all aspects of my life. And breathe. I love and accept myself courageously receiving joy, ease, and affluence into my life right now. And breathe. I love and accept myself enjoying all that creation offers me abundantly with ease. And breathe. I love and accept myself as I begin to create new patterns, write new stories, and learn the lessons I was meant to learn. Love all experiences I was meant to have, and live the life I was meant to live. And breathe. I am the manifestation of my own true and eternal soul. And breathe. I am me, and I am beautiful. And breathe. I am light. And breathe. I am abundance. Breathe. I am ease. And breathe. I am joy. And breathe. You are now learning new patterns, new thoughts, new actions, and new ways of looking at yourself. Receive them, listen to this often, and become that which you desire. And when you are ready, go out and contribute to the world around you. Thank you.